Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This been your so-called media guy, Rashawn here. Time to go around and get pumpkins in the Trump-colored sky and win races while zombies are roaming on the streets. Version 5.6 is here, and now we're gonna take a look at what's in the changelog. It is left for dead on the streets of Los Santos again. The zombies are running around, and they can only get taken down by melee weapons. Don't bring a gun to a melee fight. Kill a zombie and you get some cash. Are you tired of killing zombies? Or do you sympathize with zombies? Well, guess what? In the pet store and 24/7s, you can now buy a zombie pet. There are zombie versions of boars, coyotes, deer, a pug, and a mountain lion that you can get inside 24/7, and now you can show them off to your amigos on the street. The capybara still costs the most, or nearly the most though, so you can't go above that. Now if the leader rage quits a race because they suck, the leadership will change over to the next available player so the race doesn't end abruptly. 5.6 gives some quality of life updates and changes to the race creator, making it a bit more smooth. As we all know, what maneuver could possibly be smoother when doing a race? And it's got to be smooth when creating a race. Also, the max amount of races that non-donators can create has been increased to 2. Donators can still make up to 20. If you're getting your ass kicked in the race that you're doing at the current moment, you can now gawk at the finish time that the #1 player has gotten while you finish your checkpoints. The most amount of checkpoints that can be created during race creation is 50. Once you get to that point and try to make another checkpoint, the chat will repeatedly tell you that you can't. The casino a few weeks ago was ridded of cob perb situations, as we all know. But now one step further, you cannot do petattack or possess anyone inside the casino. A cooldown was previously missing for petattack if it was dodged. It has now been added. It's like San Andreas all over again. The Babby Classic Cheetah Widebody has been buffed, and also the Sanctus bike has had a performance buff. The vehicle spawns at the Mount Zana Medical Center in Rockford Hills has been optimized. You'll no longer scrape the vehicle's top in some awkward position. Tax, refund, collect $20. Only boomers that used to play Monopoly would know what that means. There's now a cap on the tax refund, so you now no longer can endlessly pay taxes and get crazy wild amounts of tax refund. In this case here, Crunky was smart, so he didn't lose a lot of money, but the cap here seems to be $25 million on your tax refund at most. Do you have an egg brain and forget where your destination's supposed to be while you're robbing the jewelry store up in Vangelico? It's okay. Your babby brain can now be satiated because the destination is now going to show constantly as you break the glass. Keep your eye on the dealerships. You may find a special offer for a special vehicle for a cheap price. And finally, shout out to Drift JP and Primitive. Revenges have now been added for bomb defusals and for spike strips. So now you know to watch your back whenever you get in there and screw with a felon, either trying to rob the power plants or if you take off their new rims. And there it be, ladies and gentlemen. Version 5.6, the summary, the changelog. Shout out again to the media team, Crunky, and Primitive for getting these clips out there. I can't say it enough. This was your so-called media guy, Rashawn here. Enjoy the Halloween update, and we'll see you next time for the next changelog in CnR NG.